Welcome back to another first impression, this time for the anime. See you tomorrow at the food court. Synopsis from any list. Meet Wada, who gives off an unapproachable vibe, and Yamamoto, who strikes fear into those around her because of her looks. Though the two girls attend separate high schools, they meet up at the shopping center's food court almost every day. Take a little peek at the light-back afternoons Wada and Yamamoto share as they reflect on the ups and downs of high school life together. Now this one is a very laid-back show. You don't need to invest a lot of brain power. There's no overarching story or big bad we go, no mystery. It just is two friends meeting up at the food court and eating a little bit, talking about whatever is interesting at the moment. Talking about different subjects. It's like, meeting up with the boys. You talk about any stuff that comes into your mind, or what we ate, what we did yesterday. We have seen an interesting video. Maybe a thought we would like to explore a little bit more. A lot of these topics are coming up here. Now this only has 6 episodes, so it's not going to run for too long. Each episode is 20 or something minutes, but each episode is like divided in 4 parts, and each part is a little bit of a different topic. Now we do have Wada, who's the black-haired girl. She has like this beauty standard, I believe Nadeshiko or something, if I remember correctly. Black-haired, petite, a little bit smaller, very light-skinned older beauty standard for Japanese women. And she is seen as, in her class, both of them do not really fit into their class. She's seen as like the teacher's pet, as smart and whatever, which she's not. She's not doing very well in school. She just likes to play her gacha games. She's involved in her 2D world somewhat. And she is also, she goes a little bit further than just being interested in gacha. She's also, having discussions online, flaming other people. She has very peculiar viewpoint pertaining the gacha environment. She's like, she has her Oshi in her game, and she's blocking everyone that likes the same Oshi because she does not want to share her Oshi in the game, which is a little bit peculiar, but sure. On the other hand, we have Yamamoto, who is the typical Gyaru, blonde, darker skin, big breast. I guess it's typical Gyaru, seemingly. Now, she is always on her phone, and she is unapproachable because she seems to be a little bit off-putting. People feel like she's a little bit, she has a stern look. However, she seems to be very studious. She has her phone in her hands the whole time, but seemingly she's learning English the whole time. She's learning English non-stop. She seems to be pretty good at it. And I believe her dream was to move to America at some point. And which is like, you have these archetypes, but they are more or less flipped. What the visual represents, what people expect they would be like, you just flip it. She seems more studious. She wants to go to America stuff. And the one that you would assume would be studious is the more or less not as smart one. And yeah, we go into this food court, we sit down, they get something to eat, and they just talk about whatever. As example, Yamamoto, she doesn't really do much online, but she does watch some YouTube. She likes an American YouTuber that moved to Japan and wrote books about American urban legends. And she likes that stuff. She's pretty, interested in urban legends, especially American ones. As examples, and they talk a little bit about that. But this is more or less the setup. Now, animation-wise, there's not much happening because we sit down, we talk a lot. It's really a lot of topics, a lot of talking, as if you were in like Discord or TeamSpeak, or you met up with some friends and you were just talking about some stuff. But they do it every day in this food court. It is fine. It's not my cup of tea, to be totally honest. Seemed fine. It is very hard because there's not much going on in terms of animation. There's a lot of content in the auditory spectrum. A lot of stuff is being said, a lot of stuff you can hear and take in. You also have like these two characters that are a little bit different from their visuals. As example, Vada is very she's very energetic, she's very loud, or can be loud if she wants to. She's the more or less the one that has the energy and portraying the energy. On the flip side, Yamamoto is the relaxed one, the quieter one. Again, she is a little bit flipped. She also, because she has a little brother, she's seen as like the big sister type, which I can see. Overall, I found it fine. It's 6 episodes. I would recommend if you like a lot of, more relaxed topics, you could check it out. Again, every episode has like 4 different topics they discuss or parts, so you could check out one of them. I personally would have liked this a lot more if we had like, instead of 6 episodes, 4 parts each. I would have liked 24 very short parts, and that every week as example. I would have preferred that, but that is just my opinion. Annualist has it at 70%. My anime list at 7.02. I would say, again, not really my kind of stuff. Like a 7 out of 10. Some topics are very interesting. Other ones, maybe not so much. They do have a very nice chemistry, so I do like that. I wish there would be more animation, more movement in some kind, instead of just being in the food court. Or instead of just being in this food court, we visit some other food courts. We go somewhere else, maybe some kind of festival, and eat there or whatever. But how it is now, it is very story heavy and did not fit my taste too much.